Bob DellaSerra and Tony Ricco lined up for you on this program, International Wrestling. Bob DellaSerra, who has been, for many years, an amateur wrestler. We've talked about this before, Gino. Has gotten a little mean the last couple of years. In fact, he's, I would describe as being, if we had a category for it, very mean little wrestler.
Well, maybe it's because of the company that he keeps, such as Mad Dog Lefebvre, Frenchie Martin. It rubs off on you, and because he is a good wrestler, I know that for a fact. I've wrestled him. I've seen him work out in the gym. When he and his brother would go down to the gym and work out at the YMCA. And now he's up against Tony Ricco, a smaller man, probably giving away 30-some-odd pounds. But a man that has a big heart, a man that gives 100% of himself all the time. So I don't see for too much of a scientific match because, as I say, Bob DellaSerra lately has been more of the brawler than the wrestler.
Well, he's threatening the brawl right from the beginning, and he does. The first 5 seconds of this wrestling match has developed into a slugfest. Look at this. Ricco's not going to back down.
He doesn't. Ooh, a slap to the ear, another one. Punches. He's got that Bob DellaSerra going. And a backdrop right off the bat.
All right. So Tony Ricco has right off the bat shown that he is not going to be intimidated
Picks
by
him
Bob
up with
DellaSerra.
a body slam. 240 pounds up in the air. Crashing to the mat.
He's a big man. Ricco, as you've mentioned, giving away some pounds. Ricco, a much more compact type of wrestler. And it's funny to see DellaSerra complaining about somebody punching, because you can be sure DellaSerra will punch before this match is over. Used to be a very successful amateur wrestler. Knows a lot of moves. Used to be scientific. Still can be scientific. I don't want to take away from him.
Still can, yes.
But you saw that boot.
And a punch. So far, he hasn't used the wrestling hold. And it's a shame because the man can wrestle. Maybe he figures a guy like Tony Ricco, he can put him away quick just by punching him out. But I got news for you. This Tony Ricco is going to fight back with everything he's got.
And he's fighting back right now. We have not seen, as Gino has pointed out, any kind of a wrestling match yet between these two fellows. It may start now. Maybe DellaSerra will say, if I can't beat him to death, maybe I can wrestle him. Well, there we go. A wrestling hold. And we've talked about this, Gino, so many times. A wrestler picking on one particular limb, fighting with it and using it and hurting it for the entire match. It wears away at the opponent.
That's right.
Tony Ricco in trouble. Bob DellaSerra, we can say a lot of bad things about him, but he's in terrific shape. He's a big man. He's a strong man. And he's a man not to turn your back on. There we go. DellaSerra chit-chatting with the referee, and Ricco puts him down. Tony Ricco. You see, DellaSerra goes right back to that arm. And now he's really working on it. That can't be very legal.
No. The referee is very lenient in that match. Lets a lot of things go by. Punches and punches. Come on.
Tony Ricco.
Come on, Ricco, wake up. That's it. Come back with a kick, a punch.
All right.
And a drop kick by Tony Ricco. Keep it up. Don't slow down.
Got him staggered now.
Got him going, throws him to the ropes. Goes with a big punch across the chest. Should be time to cover for the count of one. Bob DellaSerra kicks right out. Throws him to the ropes. Goes for a drop. Oh, misses that drop kick.
misses that drop kick and landed flat on the back, and I think on the back of his head, too.
Right,
you know?
right. He's kind of
That's
stunned
smart.
right
Yes,
now.
he did hit the back of his head. You can see him holding
Well
it.
calculated move by Bob DellaSerra. Bob picks him up for the suplex. Suplex off the ropes, comes back. I think that will be curtains for Tony Ricco as the ref counts 1, 2, and 3. It's
That's
all
it.
over.
Bob DellaSerra over Tony Ricco in pretty quick fashion using that top rope for the suplex. We have lined up for you, Gino, Frenchie Martin, Mad Dog LaFave, and an incredible tag match.
Right.
After this.
The ex-international tag team champions, they'll be on, and you know when they're on, there's a lot of action going all the time, because these two really can pour it on.
All right. Don't go away. We have more international wrestling for you after this.